What the hell is up, you guys? My name is Jamie Logan, and we're here on Halloween weekend dressed as a cow, showing people the utter truth about what happens in the dairy industry. Well, what exactly happens to the cow throughout this process? Are you familiar?
Just like the cow's udders.
A lot of people think, oh, well, I eat cheese and I drink milk and it doesn't hurt the cow. It doesn't kill the cow. Well, you're wrong.
I created the Milk Mustache campaign for milk 10 years ago. So
What made you do this? Ludicrous action. So, Bruce, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about the cowboys. I actually despise most cowboys, but I'll let you have a pass.
A lot of people are lactose intolerant anyways, so you don't want to be shitting in the toilet and doing diarrhea. So if you just get oat milk, you don't gotta take a shit like that. You know what I mean?
Some information. Dairy industry, dairy cows are impregnated and raped. I saw you from across the park and I was like, oh my God, she's one of us. What do you think of what I got going on here?
I am 100% behind it. I agree.
Would you drink your mother's milk today?
No,
Would you drink a friend's milk today?
no, that would be even grosser.
Would you drink an elephant's milk today?
Ew, no, that'd be disgusting.
What about a cow's milk?
No, I drink almond milk. I've been on almond milk for 3 years.
What about cheese, Dad?
I'm getting better.
I just got out of jail. I got an ankle monitor on. And I spent 9 months in jail. You know what my crime was?
Saving animals.
I did the exact opposite. I threatened to shoot up a vegan festival. And I shut down the event. And yeah.
I'm kind of glad that they arrested you for that.
the first thing a mother gives a baby is milk. What's the first? It's fundamental.
Whose milk are we drinking?
The mother's milk.
Exactly. So why am I drinking from another mother that's not even my species?
The definition of milk is it has to come from a tit. They're not. It just believe me.
It's utter nonsense.
The dairy system is very similar to all other animal agriculture systems. They're all kind of messed up. And most people don't know about it. A lot of people think, oh, well, I eat cheese and I drink milk and it doesn't hurt the cow. It doesn't kill the cow. Well, you're wrong.
Cows are treated far worse in the dairy industry than they are in the meat industry. So please take that into consideration.
I mean, it's a little selfish of me to say that I only really understood once I did get my own dog. Not even just cows, but just animals in general, like chickens, like pigs, even guinea pig, because I'm Ecuadorian. So there's just a lot of animals out there that they're just another version of a dog.
No one, none of us are altruistic. I mean, you could go feed yourself to a tiger. There's no ethics in nature. There's no morality in nature.
We're not in nature. You're not in a jungle with lions and tigers. You're here in Washington Square Park carrying a Trader Joe's bag. Don't tell me you're in nature.
I mean, I'm eating food. That's largely.
You went shopping. You picked that off of the supermarket shelf. You're not in the jungle.
I still eat a lot of plants. I still have lettuce and grapes, and I still. Yeah, but I have a little bit of turkey bacon, but I don't care.
I mean, the turkey cares.
I created the Milk Mustache campaign for milk 10 years ago. So
What made you do this? Ludicrous action.
because the consumption of milk was on the nosedive, and there was a lot of misinformation about it, and therefore we needed to educate the people.
Why do you think the dairy industry doesn't show what actually happens to cows?
I have no idea what you're talking about, what happens to cows.
The way that the dairy industry works is you have a female cow. She is artificially inseminated on a device called a rape rack.
Jeez.
Industry standard term.
Okay.
Where do you think they get the bull semen from?
Oh, no, I don't want to think about it. That's disgusting.
They have to jerk off the bull to get the semen, and then they artificially inseminate the female cow.
They stick the arm right up the anus and they find the uterus, and then they put the expensive bull semen in there to make sure that they don't waste any.
And she will be pregnant for 9 months long, just like humans. So as soon as the babies are born, they're separated from their mothers, and if they're male, they're kept in veal crates. So a lot of people think cows just produce milk naturally, but they don't.
Yeah, that's silly. I mean, you can waste your time on things more silly than that, okay?
So what happens to the male baby cows after they're born?
They live a full, useful life, and they're put out to pasture
For how many weeks?
until their useful life is finished. 5, 6, 7 years.
You know what veal is, right?
Sorry? Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I'm not here to talk about veal. You can put another hat on and do your veal speech.
And if they're male, they're kept in veal crates and they're shipped off to slaughter at just a few weeks old. And the females are then raised to then be artificially inseminated as well, impregnated, have their babies taken, and then they're all shipped to the slaughterhouse. Like the dairy industry is a slaughter industry.
No, like I just didn't know about any of this because my cousins, like they have a farm in Illinois, and I just didn't know this happened like on their farm, like at all.
If you're going to some grandpa who has a farm down the road and he's got a cow and you're buying from the cow in the morning and the cow has a good life and is well taken care of, I think that seems pretty ethical. Is that realistic to find in New York City? Probably not.
It's not a humane industry, whether it comes from a massive industrial agricultural dairy farm or a small dairy farm. These cows are born into slavery. They are repeatedly impregnated. Their babies are taken away from them.
It shows the power of animal agriculture manipulation.
You can't have milk from oats. You can't have milk from almonds. That's a nice liquid, but you can't call it milk.
I got so sick as a vegan.
Why do you think you got sick as a vegan? What were you eating?
A lot of people, I was into the fruitarian and the raw vegan.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's not healthy just to eat fruits all day long, though.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, fruits are healthy.
Doctors really emphasize that you need milk to like grow for your bones and everything.
Absolutely. They say that that calcium is in milk, and it's like saying drink Diet Coke because there's a lot of potassium in it, right? So just because there's a lot of calcium,
Not one, but yeah.
because there's calcium in milk doesn't necessarily mean that your body absorbs it the way that we think it does, and it also doesn't mean that there's not harmful things in milk. There's actually a lot of pus and blood from the udders inside the milk, and the truth of the matter is milk causes a lot of inflammation in our bodies. A lot of people suffer from indigestion, lactose intolerance, acne. So there's other ways to get those nutrients that don't involve this.
I get that. I am like kind of lactose intolerant right now. So I don't even drink milk. So
I personally haven't really had cow's milk in several years now. My stomach kind of hurt a little from it.
Okay, so Jamie has me on an 80% plant-based diet, which means I no longer take blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, or Prevacid for indigestion. 3 medicines I gave up 3 years ago just because of my change in diet. God's honest truth.
So Lynn, how long have you been vegan?
52 years.
52 years. And what has your experience been like? Are you suffering from protein deficiency, iron deficiency, calcium depletion?
My blood work has always been perfect. In fact, one time my doctor saw the blood work and she took it around her office. I saw her do this and she pointed at it. She said, "She's a vegan, she's a vegan, she's a vegan." I was like, wow.
Osteoporosis, the line between osteoporosis and consumption milk is like this. Less milk means more osteoporosis.
From who? Who said that? And who funded that study?
That's standard in the medical research.
No, because who's paying for that research?
The dairy industry.
My point exactly.
Oh, so that means that it's incorrect?
Well, it's like saying the tobacco industry is paying for research that says that cigarettes are healthy.
So you're saying that they shouldn't be.
It's biased information.
How do you know that?
Because the dairy industry is paying for research to support their industry.
That's really it, but I've seen vegans die of cancer. I've seen vegans be cruel to each other. I've seen vegans tell other people to kill themselves. I've seen other vegans mock homeless people.
This justifies slitting animals' throats, correct?
Yeah.
do you have like any alternatives to like milk, I guess, because I am like kind of lactose intolerant right now. So I don't even drink milk.
A lot of people are lactose intolerant anyways, so you don't want to be shitting in the toilet. and doing diarrhea. So if you just get oat milk, you don't gotta take a shit like that. You know what I mean?
Soak some cashews for an hour, put it in a blender with spices, put it in whatever you got going on. It's a cream, it's delicious, it's lovely. I gotta say, there's a million different plant milks on the market.
We got yogurt, we got ice cream, we got cottage cheese, we got cream cheese, we got it all. There's no reason not to go vegan. It's all about switching your brand.
I have a Kit Kat if you guys want some chocolate. Yes, a vegan Kit Kat
Lovely.
from Trupo Treats.
Delicious.
So I got no titty milk in this?
There is no titty milk in that chocolate bar. Thank God.
Hold on. Mmm. Nice crunch, very chocolatey, and has a good, nice finish. Tastes like the real deal. Even better.
It's like a Kit Kat. Literally tastes like a Kit Kat.
You don't have to sacrifice anything on a plant-based diet.
No, absolutely.
Today was a very, very successful day. We had amazing conversations, and most importantly, we got people to pledge to go vegan. So without further ado, make sure you check out ditchdairy.com. You can follow me at It's Jamie's Corner on Instagram. And until next time, guys, bye! I'm coming from a perspective of somebody that has seen the footage from the dairy industry, the babies being taken from the mothers, being shipped to the slaughterhouse. I mean, it's disturbing. What would you respond to that, though?
I don't believe anything that I don't see firsthand.
I have it right here.
I have no interest in seeing that.